Alright, so the other day on Instagram I made a short video on a quick tip when it comes to where your neck is and where your head is when you're comparing it to your shoulders or your upper body. This can be a very complicated concept, but I'm going to make it as simple to understand as possible. It's a very powerful technique or tool to kind of get you out of what I call a pain cycle, where you're doing all the right things, you're stretching, you're doing everything you need to be doing, but your back pain still hurts. So you're looking at other aspects of your life, form and habits that could be adding to that discomfort. So basically what I'm talking about today is obviously the position of your head over your shoulders, okay? The average head, about 10 pounds, okay? And kind of the studies have shown, and kind of what they're saying is basically for every inch that you go out, you're adding poundage to where the, let's just say it's this area right here, okay? A lot of the pressure that you deal with once your head goes further and further out, a lot more of that pressure gets, or that stress is put on that lower neck area. Now, when it comes to how this kind of wraps up with back pain, okay? So again, you're driving, everything's kind of pulled forward. Naturally, where your eyes are, where your head and neck go, everything else will kind of go forward with it. I'm a firm believer in that. It's pretty much common sense. So in this case here, what you're looking at trying to do is address your chronic head and neck position that's over your shoulders, okay? What happens is, let's say you're at a computer, you're looking down at your phone, you're on the couch reading, or whatever you're doing. A lot of things we do are drawn here forward. So what that's going to naturally do is bring us all forward, which is going to, in the long run, stretch it and cause our upper back and even lower back to kind of compensate for what's going on here. Okay, so this may be what you can force yourself to do over time. As you watch TV, you work at a computer, you start having this issue to the point where actually when you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, your whole upper back is rounded over and you're almost permanently looking down at the ground. You see some of the older people, they're hunched over and they really can't even look up. They're doing this. That can happen to you. Some of it's major medical issues, but a lot of times it is years and years and years of not correcting good posture and just allowing yourself to kind of succumb to your habits. So this here, I mean, what I try to do on a day-to-day basis is basically always consciously thinking about bringing my head back, bring my neck straight over top of my shoulders, and allowing my back to relax, okay? For a very long time, even I'll catch myself now when I'm driving, I'll kind of get into like this slumped posture, even if I'm trying to bring my neck back, I'm in this slumped, very comfortable, saggy posture. And the issue with that in the long run, everything's going to come forward, like I've already said. So the key thing here is to look at every single day, no matter what you're doing, make this a habit. Work on doing this day in and day out, whether you're first thing in the morning, last thing at night. Work on this. It will become a habit. It will become natural. You will get sore from actually doing this while you're driving and constantly being focused on bringing everything back, whether you're reading, whether you're on your phone. No matter what you do, think about this. Again, we're talking 10 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds being on that point right there on your lower neck, that in the long run is going to cause issues, okay? So think about that. Watch the position of your neck, think about where it's at and what you're doing, draw it back, tighten it up, and you will have your lower back released and feel a lot better, okay?